start. So for the JC or the Sec 4 level, you guys are going to learn the same thing. Both of you have learned the basic part of the vectors. Now we are going to discuss further about vectors. This one is about a plane factor. Okay, we are going to discuss about a plane factor. So the first one, I start with the general equations. If you think it's too fast, you tell me. So I stop and explain again. So it's given by r dot n equals n dot a. All of you have learned what is meant by a dot rule, right? So first, n is a normal, the normal direction of the plane. A is a coordinate, so coordinate on the plane. Normal as in, like, let's say you have a plane. So normal is a vector which is perpendicular to the plane. So just as simple as that. Okay, so we start with a very simple example first. Example, write down the equation of a plane which has a normal of, say the normal is given by 2, 1, and 3, for example, and passes through origin. So means the answer will be R n dot A. So now the R is x, y, z. The n is given by 2, 1, and 3. And this one is equals to 2, 1, and 3. And the question said that the point that it passes through is origin. Origin means 0, 0, 0. So means if you dot this, right, the answer will be 2x plus y plus 3z equals to 0. Anyone want to ask questions to him? Anyone ask questions? No. No. Okay, no, I cleared the board. Right? You can take picture first. I'm recording this, but if you want to take picture for one, you can take picture first of the board. Okay, anyone still taking picture? Anyone still taking picture? So just now the first question's done, right? I mean, so far, are there any questions you like to ask? No. Okay, I continue again, yeah? So the next one is that I want to teach you is, the next topics is angle between lines and plane. Now let's say you have a line at here, a plane at here. And then on the other hand, you have a line here. And then you are wondering what is the angle formed between the line and the plane. So we are going to discuss how to find the angle formed between the line and the plane. Now let's say the question is find the angle between 2x minus y plus z equals to 1 and r equals to negative 2i plus j plus k plus t I minus j plus k. First, you should be able to differentiate which one is a plane equation and which one is a line equations. How can we know? If you see the second model, it's really obvious actually that is the line equations. The first model, just now if you pay attention to the example that I give you, it means you already know it's the plane equations, right? So any of you want to ask questions so far until here? Now let's talk about the plane equation first. What is the normal, if I ask you? What is the normal for the plane? Normal for the plane is given by 2i minus j plus k. That is the normal for the plane. And then I have questions. There are around 20 participants supposed to be at here if everyone present. So if you have questions, right, just speak up directly, because if I need to reply 20 chat like that, it's not possible for me to do so. So if you have something to clarify, ask now. Any of you have questions until here?
The one is for what, sir?
The one is the n dot a, so that is a constant. It's not really important. We just mind the normal of the plane. So my concern is, do you know how to get the normal? The normal is taken from the coefficient, because in the previous example, when you thought it, right, that's going to be the normal. So the normal is 2, -1, and +1. Any other questions again? What is the line direction? I minus j plus k. So why I asked you to do so? Back to the diagram that I provided just now, you are finding this angle. So now you have the line directions, and you have identified the normal direction. You cannot find the theta directly, but you can find the alpha. You know how to find angle, right? You do the dot rule, right? Do the dot rule. So means you're going to find the alpha first, like now. So find the alpha by using dot rule between the normal direction and the line direction. Understand dot rule formula?
Mm-hmm.
So like if you now you have a 2, -1, and 1 dot 1, -1, and 1 equals to the length, right? So the length is, in this case, square root of 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So 6 square root 3 times cos alpha. If you remain silent, I don't have problem, see. But then remember, you are learning something difficult. So you should ask yourself why you attend the class. So I'm going to find the alpha first. The shift cos of it give me 19.5 degree. So means the theta will be how many? There's no theta and alpha add up equals 90 right, from the sketch, right? So the theta will be 90 minus 19.5, 70.5. Now, until here, any questions before I tell you something further again?
Sir.
Any questions until here that you want to ask? Any questions? No. Okay. It's not always 90 minus it. Why is it not always 90 minus? Okay. Let's say now you got that's just a sketch. So if your line is not heading to these directions, when you take the normal, and then you dot with the line direction, let's say you get an obtuse angle. You still take 90 minus that? So for some case, you need to take your alpha minus 90. If it's an obtuse angle. Any question? No question. Okay, take it off the board. The second model is how to find angle between line and plane. Yeah? Don't tell me at the end of the meeting, okay, that you don't understand. It's too late already.
So
That's why I
alpha
keep on
plus,
asking you if you have questions or not.
plus or minus 90, sir.
Which one?
The alpha one, the last one, the
Alpha minus 90, because alpha is obtuse. So the one that we find is between the plane and the line. Wait there. So if I need the right one. So the angle is obtuse angle, right? That's why it's the obtuse angle minus the 90 degree.
Sir,
Yes.
for the normal of the plane, do you ignore the one?
Yeah, because it's not the normal. Normal is the coefficient of the xyz. Because in the first example, if you have taken the picture just now, you see when I solve the plane equation, I write r dot n equals to n dot a. When I do the r dot n, it gives me something x plus something y plus something z. Right? That is the normal.
Not the coefficient after that.
Yeah, the coefficient. I mean, when I do r dot n, the r I replaced by x, y, z, right? Dot with n direction. So yeah, the coefficient of the x, y, z is a normal. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So the angle always acute.
No. For some case, you can get obtuse. If you get obtuse, you have to take the angle minus 90.
So the theta will always be acute, right?
Yeah, usually we take acute angle.
Okay.
Okay, no questions. Third model, we are going to discuss how to find angle between planes. So just now the second model is angle between line and a plane, now angle between plane. To find angle between plane, we need a sketch first. So let's say this is the first plane. This is the second plane equations. This is the second plane. So your second plane will have a normal. And your first plane, however, also will have a normal. Normal and the plane always 90 degree. The one that I meant by an angle between plane is the marking with a color blue. You understand until here? So we are finding the blue color for angle between the planes. Now, so if I take out this kind of drawing, it's a four-sided drawing. What is the sum of angle of a four-sided figure?
360.
360. I'm finding the blue one. So let's say I call this corner is theta. So means the blue angle that I'm talking about, let's call this as alpha. So I can say alpha plus theta will be 180 only. Because I cut out 90 and 90 away already. I've cut away 90 and 90. Any questions you like to ask until here?
Sure.
No. Okay. Now we discuss first how to find theta. The theta value is intersection between what? Theta is intersection between normal and normal. Right? Theta is intersection between normal and normal. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I have to take a normal 1 dot normal 2, right? Equals using dot rule. You know dot rule? Equals to
The line.
length times length, right?
Yeah.
I give you a number first here. Let's say the first plane. The first plane is given by x minus y plus z equals to 3. But for a while, all of your friend here. Do you know who just joined just now?
No, sir.
No. Okay, I'm gonna lock the meeting here. Okay. So if you don't have connection, you leave ready, you have to tell me so I can approve that you need to. If you wanna come in, I can give a yes. Now let's say the second plane is 2x plus y plus 2z equals to 1. So I can say the first normal is normal 1 is given by 1, negative 1, and 1, right? Where's my second normal value?
2, 1, 2.
2, 1, and 2, right? Then after that, I find the theta first. So means I have n1 dot n2, right? Equals to the length, right? Square root something times what? Square root something times cos
Cos theta.
theta. The length at here, 1 square is 3, right?
3.
What about the second length? 2, 1,
3.
2. So you get a square root 9, right? Right, it's 9%. Dot, you know how to do dot rule, right? So 1 times 2 plus negative 1 times 1 plus 1 times 2. So I got a 4 right here. So 4 divided by square root 27. Then you shift cos of it. So it gives you
So what's the
39.7 degree. Then you can find the alpha after that. So it means 180 minus 39.7. So give
Sir,
you
why 4?
3 years.
y4.
3 years.
Oh, sorry, 3. Okay, thank you. So means you got a 3. So do you have any questions until here?
No, sir.
So how
But
do you know?
then, yeah.
How do you know the n1 is 1, negative 1, 1?
Just now the questions, oh, I get erased already. Just now the question tell you the plane 1 is what the equations.
So the
X goes to 3 or 1 like that.
so the plane 1 and n1 they are all the same are the component.
What do you mean by the component? Which component?
The 1, negative 1 kind of like x minus y plus z, right? So
Yeah.
that's the equation for plane 1. So the equation for n1 is also the same, like x minus y plus z, right?
N is the coefficient of x, y, z.
Oh.
Until here, any of you still don't understand the N coming from where? N is the coefficient of the x, y, and z. Any other questions?
No, sir.
No questions.
No, sir.
But then the answer, right? The answer is not always obtuse. What do I mean? Pay attention to the sketch here. Let's say if I extend this line, if I extend the plane, is it a must to be that alpha? The alpha is a shaded blue one, right? Wait, I need to unlock first. The alpha is a shaded blue one, right? So means the angle that I'm talking about, right, can be 180 minus alpha also. My point is, if you check the answer key, let's say you get 30 degree. Let's say you got 30 degree, but then the answer key says a 150 degree. Is that a problem?
Yes.
No, it's not a problem. It can be like that. So 30 degree okay, 150 degree also okay. Anyone have questions so far until here?
Sir, N is the normal also, right?
And is it?
The normal.
Yeah, and is the normal. You have to use the normal to count first. Any other questions again?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay, so I continue. So you already discussed until the angle between planes. No questions? Okay. Next, we are going to learn common perpendicular. What does it mean by common perpendicular? So yeah, from the term common perpendicular, common means you have to be common to several lines or what. So let's say the situation that you are facing is you have two lines, right? Then you're about to find a line which is perpendicular to both L1 and L2. So in this case, you can use common perpendicular because you are finding a vector which are perpendicular to both or to the other two lines. Understand already? The common perpendicular is what? So common perpendicular is a vector that are perpendicular to at least two other vectors. So the way to do common perpendicular, for example, I say the L1 direction is I minus j plus 2k. And then the L2 directions is negative I minus 2j minus 2k. So to find common perpendicular, you have to write down the vectors that you are solving first. Let's say the vector is ABC. Another one is DEF. The way you find the common perpendicular is ignore the first one first. Ignore the first one, cross BF and CE. So means you have B times E minus C times F. Sorry, B times F, I mean. So I have B times F minus C times E. Then after that, to find the second one, you ignore the second row. Just now when I ignore the first row, I cross down, then I cross up, right? When I ignore the second row, I should cross up first. So I should have CD first. So CD minus AF. So when I'm about to solve the third one, I should ignore the third one and then back from top to bottom again. So we become AE minus BD again. Any questions?
So what's the ABCDEF, sir?
The ABCDF is the direction of the lines.
Oh,
So now in this case, we are finding the common perpendicular to the line L1 and L2, right?
Sir.
So means that here the case is the ABCDF is the direction of L1 and L2, each of them. Other students have questions on it?
Sir, I have questions, sir.
Who is this?
Louis,
Why?
I don't understand everything, sir.
Don't understand what?
Everything.
You come in late. No, nothing special from that. You have to wait later. Other one, the one that joins from 2 o'clock, any questions? So what is the ABCDEF now? Just now I say. The ABCDEF, the direction of the lines. What is the direction of the lines that we have? I is 1, right? -1 and 2, right? The DF is what? -1, -2, and -2. So means the common perpendicular, if you follow the formula that I gave you, what will it be? You close the first row first, right? You close the first row first, right? After that, you cross down, right? So what will it give you? 2 minus -4. So it give you what? 6, right? Close the second row. -2 minus -2. 0. Close the third row. -2 minus 1. -3. So 6, 0, and -3 is the line direction which is perpendicular to both L1 and L2. From the one that joins in just now, any of you have questions?
No, sir.
Sure?
so how do you
No,
know?
already. I don't plan to re-explain one by one, yeah? What is that? Who is asking?
Gervin, sir.
Why?
How do you know must like BF minus CE, then CD minus AF, AE minus BD?
That's the rule. That's why I told you the way I cross it down just now when I do the cross multiplication.
Okay, sir.
So,
Yep.
the cross down must in that order exactly.
Yeah, have to be that order. That's why just now I explained slowly. Should be in that order.
Okay.
Anyone have questions until finding the common perpendicular? No.
No.
Have you put a picture of the drawing?
Oops.
Okay. I will end the meeting directly. You rejoin back again because I need to have the file so I can share with the other students first.
Okay.
Okay, sir.